Pawpaw, Sammy, and Alley here. Today, I've got the axe pretty well polished out. Okay? Now, I'm going to go to work on this handle. Now, let's discuss a handle on a working tool. This varnish, when you buy them at the store, I don't know if you can see it, but it's on there in flakes. It's rough on the hands. It's just rough on the hands when you're swinging that axe. Okay. What I like to do, for the same reason I don't sharpen this axe, because it's not going to be used chopping wood in my neighborhood anyway. Maybe someday. It's ready, just sharpen it, it's ready to go to work. Anyway, on this handle, I want to get all that varnish off, completely off. Okay? So, and the reason being, like I said, it's rough on the handles. Now, when I come back, I'll come back on it with this right here. Mid-wax, penetrating stains and seals. And it's a golden oak, so it'll match this handle out good. Okay, now, once it's stained and sealed, it's pretty well taken care of permanently. Well, within reason. Okay, but what I will do, since it's not a working axe right now, I'll come back with this. Johnson Paste Wax. What I do is I'll wax the devil out of it. After the stain dries, I will wax the devil out of it. When I finish waxing it, baby, he's going to be there a long time. And then if you ever need to use the axe, just take something and wipe the wax down good where it don't slip out of your hands. And you got a working axe. So what I'm doing, preserving it the best I can, as close to a working axe as possible, where if they are going to work it, just a few minutes and they got a working axe. Now, let's start with this. We start off with, with steel wool. 1, 2, 3 zeros, steel wool. Now what I do is I take it, because it's real fine. It don't cut into the wood, it just smooths it. Now I can cut all that varnish off in just a matter of minutes with this stuff. I mean, it don't take long. You can shine it up, make it look extremely good. And then when you get through with that, you come back with 120, real light, to make sure you got everything off of it. Then 150. You got the message. 240. If I can get it off the table. Now, then the 240. And finally, the last thing is the 400. That's as low as I'm going to go on that. Because you don't want this handle baby smooth. Because if you do, it's going to slip out of your hands. But that's beautiful. That'll come out perfect. Now I'm going to turn the camera off, do all my sanding real quick. Come back, turn the camera on, put the mid-wax on here. And in the meanwhile, think about this. This axe does not need it. This handle's in good shape. But this is mid-wax wood hardener. Believe me, people, it works. I have taken old handles that was really in bad shape, really, and put that on there and let it dry. Put about 3 coats and let it dry. And I guarantee you, that handle, unless it's just completely destroyed, it'll come back. And if you're not going to use it as a tool, just as decoration, that's it. Put that on there, use your mid-wax, your wax, you got it made. It'll come out perfect. Okay, now that I got everything smoothed off, sand it down and clean, wipe clean, I'm going to put the mid-wax on it. Now this mid-wax, I might put 3 or 4 coats. It depends. Depends on how it looks and what I like. If you'll notice, my cans are all rusty and old. Like I told you, I used to refinish antiques. Not no more. What I do now is play in my shed. But this mid-wax, it can't be beat, people. It's a top of the line quality product. It's beautiful. It stains, it seals the whole shooting match. So it'll go on there beautiful. It'll go on there beautifully. But like I said, for years and years I finished antiques. And you learn to get the high quality product. See how pretty that's going on? Beautiful. Now, absolutely, when it dries, if I don't like it, I'll go back and do it again. I might do it 3 or 4 times. And what it'll do is form a good tight seal. And it'll keep this axe handle in top shape for years to come. And it won't wear your hands out if you decide to use it in the future. It's not like varnish. It'll come back and just eat your hands up. Just won't do it. This soaks into the wood, seals it, and that's the end of it. This is more of a protector than anything else. Well, so is paint, but this is better than paint. All right, get this finished off right quick. I've always loved this mid-wax. It goes on so good. It's so easy to work with. So easy to work with. Now, once you get this taken care of like this, and it dries, you come back and you check it out, and you look at it and say, okay, that's what I want, or no, that's not what I want, and you correct it. So anyway, now, the trick to using this stuff, this mid-wax, stain, and sealer, do not let it dry. What does not soak in, don't let it dry on that handle. After about 10 minutes, you wipe it. Take your rag and you wipe it. That way you smooth everything out and remove the excess. If you don't, you'll wind up with clumps and it's going to look like who'd have thought it. Now, this is an oil base. And after 4 to 6 hours, you can put the second coat. You make it as dark as you want it or as light as you want it. Now, I'm pretty well satisfied with that first coat because this is a working tool. I will be one day, possibly. So what I'm going to do now is after this dries, I'm going to come back with the Johnson paste wax and I'm going to wax the devil out of it. And then I'll take clear seal spray paint and spray this with a clear sealer and spray this and put it up. It'll be completely sealed from rust and dry rot. That's the end of it. It'll be put up. Like and subscribe. Pawpaw Sammy here. This shed is heavy insulated. Listen to the rain. It is storming out there. Par for the course for Louisiana. Yes, it is raining outside. Believe that. Hear it on that building? Okay, the rain is slacked off enough for me to at least talk to you. So what I'm doing now, Johnson's paste wax. I decided I only put one coat. There's a stain on here. I only needed one coat. I don't want it too dark. This one here will eventually become a work axe. I'm pretty sure. My son-in-law is already looking at it. You know how that goes. But anyway, you go on there with this wax because I'm putting it up like I'm fixing it up like I'm gonna put it up and just keep it. But We'll see. Oh, here it comes. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me or not. Uh, I'll let this wax set for 10 or 15 minutes, then I'll wipe it off. In the meanwhile, hopefully it'll quit raining. That background noise will go away. I hope you can hear me over the rain, but there it is. This axe is ready to go to work. All I'll have to do in the future is sharpen it. The handle, once my polish, my Johnson's wax, paste wax dries, I'll rub it down again at the end of it. Axe is in great shape. It's ready to go. There it is, finished product.